Hello and welcome everyone. Today is Monday and I have another review for you. It is sent in by, of course, the Silver Trader. So please be sure to check out the links down below to find a link to not only the Silver Trader's website, the Precious Metal Forum, but of course my own personal website, AceBullion, where there is a lot of new stock in, so you don't want to miss it, including some custom boxes. Anyway, we have a really cool coin that I'm looking forward really to showing off to you. And, well, let's crack on, shall we? So today we're going to be looking at, of course, the Rwanda African Lunar Rabbit. It comes into a protective sleeve, as you can see here. It doesn't come into a normal capsule. This is as the mint, sends them out. So there's no point cutting open every single package just to then recapsulate it, potentially contaminate it. So every place that I've looked at, for the most part, is doing the same thing. They're only sending it out and letting customers, of course, decide what they're going to do. So sadly, I can't open a capsule. I can't share and show it to you because, of course, well, I'm not going to cut open into this plastic sleeve, which, of course, BH Myers, the mint themselves, they actually put it in. So the sleeve is, well, it's controversial. Personally, I don't like them, but this is the way that they are, and this is the way that they come in. However, what I do like is pretty much everything else on this coin, and this is one of those coins in the series, which is now the 7th coin in the series, because it started off in 2017, but this is one that actually I really like. There's only been a couple of them, which is why I haven't collected the series, so I'm giving you a heads up, and I've been critical, and I've also given praise where it's been due. This is one I'm going to give it some praise because, well, I think it needs it. So we have the coat of arms here on the back. And, of course, we also have a denomination of 50 Rwandan, and I'm not even quite sure what exactly that is. But, yeah, it's 50-something Rwandan. And, of course, you can see here, it's pretty much the Bank of Rwanda. Now, as I said, it started off back in 2017, and that was with the rooster. And of course, the 7th coin on, 7 years later, we have, of course, the rabbit, which, well, it actually looks remarkably, well done and well thought of. They've used the geometrical shapes to kind of highlight some white areas that would be on the rabbit or lighter areas on the rabbit, rather than to kind of have it mix mash and put in. I really do love a lot of detail that's on this coin, and I'm going to go through it because I think it's not going to do it justice just taking a look at it from afar. But it's the first coin for a start that I've done, which is 2023, as you can see right there. So it's the first 2023 coin, and no, it's not the last. And I'm sure I'll be reviewing coins that are 2022 in 2023. So, yeah, that is super cool. This is 1 ounce, as you can see here. And one of the really cool things is lunar ounce. And I still get a kick out of that. I know it's silly, but I get a little kick out of it to say that it's a lunar ounce. But then they do clarify it a bit more to make it obviously professional and to legislative standards, which says 1 ounce fine silver, 3 nines, and then you flip it and you have the year 2023. There, of course, is a symbol for the year of the rabbit, which is then, written for all of us who don't speak or can't read any Oriental writing right there. And it says year of the rabbit. And here's something that I really like, and it's really hard to kind of portray. And I've seen this, by the way, on the much larger bars, is that, or say bars, coins, there's like a step down between this, where it says lunar ounce, and this actual tiling effect. And it's actually really nice. You can just about feel it as well. I mean, there's a little tiny step down. It's minute, but you can feel it. But they've emphasized it and made it really look spectacular, as if it's almost kind of pressed between the two. But I love how the rabbit continues to run off with its whiskers and also with its tail off the actual coin. And then on the bottom here, they've continued a bit with the mosaic or tiling effect, theme onto the rim of the coin. That is something that is really cool. But here's also why I like it. It looks like a rabbit. And it's not some cartoony, imitation. It's not a little pandering thing. It actually looks like a rabbit. And very, very cool. They've, consecutively done that with all the feet. As you can see, they've matched them. It really is a piece of art. Now, if I zoom in, what you're going to see is you're going to see these micro dots all the way around, or the stickling effect, shall I call it, on these tiles. And they are just that little bit extra that kind of gives it the wow factor, and it gives it its shine and luster. And then you can see where they stopped it with the year of the rabbit there, just enough so that it can make a statement on its own. Something I really do like. Well, I know the Silver Trader is, pretty much, I mean, these are selling out very quick. I mean, this is one of those collector's things. I mean, you're nearly there. You're over the 50% mark if you are collecting this series, because, well, it's the 7th coin. That means that there's only 5 more to go. And once, of course, you do that, there you go. You have the complete set. So in 2028, it's not 2029, because this is 2023. So 2029 will be the final coin. And I know that seems like a long way off, but it's not really, let's be honest. It just sounds like it. I love this kind of gloss and mirror finish as well. That's something that really is spectacular. The coin, from what I can see, as you can see, is a nice reeded edge going all the way alongside of it. Now, I'm personally one of those who would always recommend removing it from the official packaging. However, I also know the kind of intrinsic or the OCD type collector who would prefer you not to, regardless what happens to the coin. My only fears are within these plastic kind of sheathings and casings are that if you're stacking them and you're putting stuff on top, eventually one of these will easily get a nick. And once a nick or a cut comes into one of them, you're introducing air, which will then oxidize the coin. I've seen this. So if you get, let's say, a pinprick here, you're going to notice that you'll maybe start off with a weird shape, but kind of almost like this. So if you get a pinprick, assume that this part of the tiling is all the way to the end. You'll actually get this effect going all the way up onto the coin, and eventually it, depending upon what side is facing up, it'll just be on that side. It's rather bizarre, but it just shows you, of course, that silver is what it is and what it does. So I'd love to know what your thoughts and opinions are. Are you collecting this coin? If so, yeah, let me know. I'd love to know. I'd love to see pictures, by the way. So please stick them up on the forum if you have the entire set. And have you removed them from the plastic, or are you keeping them still in the plastic, or are you doing a bit of, a mix of both? I've seen these advertised if you're in America. They're actually really cheap in America. And over here in the UK, yes, we do pay a premium because of VAT, etc. But they are still a real easy, affordable coin to stack and, well, pretty much to get into if you are collecting, anything kind of cute or lunar or whatever. So let me know. This is one, of course, I'm not buying them, so I'm letting you know on that. But my reasons for it are I just haven't enjoyed the series as a whole. Although this coin in particular is very cute and very awesome. So that's all I have time for. I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are. Be safe, and I will talk to you on Wednesday. Bye for now.